This is the RiverHawks SportsNest, talking all things NSU athletics. I'm Sean Solo.
And I am Captain Morgan. RiverHawks SportsNest is presented by the NSU Foundation and sponsored in part by DJ Sean Solo Entertainment, with our hosting sponsor, Emery's Grill. The RiverHawks SportsNest is a Rogue Radio Network production.
You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at rh.sportsnest and click the link in the bio to catch every episode on your favorite streaming platforms and on YouTube.
Go RiverHawks! Solo, where we at tonight?
Come on, Captain, you know where we're at. We're posted up at Emery's Grill at 409 North Muskogee Avenue in downtown Tahlequah, the hosting sponsor of the RiverHawks SportsNest.
Well, you know Emery's Grill is the captain's favorite, but what's that wheel on the table all about?
Oh yeah, that's the Wheel of Specials. We spin it at the start of the show, and wherever it lands, the whole place wins.
RiverHawks talk, great food, and surprise specials?
Come for the specials, stay for the sports. Thank you, Emery's. What's up, party people? You don't just hear a great DJ, you feel it. Packed dance floors with hands in the air. That moment when the beat drops and the whole room loses it. That's DJ Sean Solo Entertainment. Weddings, parties, bars, events. I don't press play. I create the moment. From the first beat to the final drop, DJ Sean Solo Entertainment. May the beats be with you. Captain, let's do this.
Let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the RiverHawks SportsNest podcast, and this is episode 610, 610, if you will. I am Sean Solo.
And I am Captain Morgan.
The SportsNest is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, the NSU Foundation, and we'd like to thank our hosting sponsor, Emery's Grill, where we record our show live at 6 p.m. every Wednesday during the spring semester here in downtown Tahlequah. We'd like to encourage everyone to hang out, watch the show in person, and meet the players and coaches.
And the mission of the show it's pretty simple, just to put NSU students and coaches in front of the community, for the alumni, for everybody to know who you are, and for the families, and to, connect everybody with the community. So RiverHawks SportsNest is your home port for everything NSU athletics.
And you can catch episodes on your favorite streaming platform and watch the episodes on the Rogue Radio Network YouTube channel. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at rh.sportsnest and click the link in the bio for all the streaming platforms, and be sure to follow, like, and subscribe.
Now on Peggy's Perch, we highlight the work of the NSU Foundation, which has been supporting RiverHawks for more than 50 years and awarding millions of dollars in privately funded scholarships to thousands of NSU students. Now, if you're interested in starting a scholarship, you can reach out to the foundation at scholarships.nsuok.edu. And if you're an NSU student looking to apply, visit scholarships.nsu.ok.edu and apply today. Now, next week, we're going to have men's soccer Coach Rob on. We don't know the student athletes yet, but looking forward to speaking with him.
Back-to-back soccer episodes. So now, with Peggy's Perch, we also have a thing called the Wheel of Specials, which we did before the show. So she spun the wheel. What are we coming up with? What are we coming up with?
5% off the ticket. Everybody in here tonight.
And that happens between the show, between 6 and 7. You get 5% off your meals. So be sure to come check that out if you're here. All right. So here we go.
Now for the good stuff. We have the NSU's women's soccer team with us. It's been a little bit. It's been, I think, last fall. So we've got Coach Chase Wooten. We've got sophomore Brooke Dodd. We have freshman Mya Tran. And we have sophomore Annie Trotter. There we go. Well, welcome. Thank you guys for being here, of course. Well, let's, I know, Coach, you've got a little banquet to go to, so let's just not throw you under the bus. Let's just get to it, okay? So the 2025 campaign, just to give everybody, the listeners, an idea, went 12-7 and 1 overall, 6-5 and 1 in conference, made the MIAA tournament, and had a big win against Pitt State, who was the number 1 seed, and then unfortunately lost to number 4, Mo West. So, Coach, I know your team's in the off season, but I wanted to give you give us a chance on a recap and how well you think the team did this past season.
I thought we did some really good things as far as getting out of the quarterfinals. We had a few years where we couldn't break first round, and some of those years we were the favorite team, some years we weren't. And then so to go in as an 8 seed and, to be fair, upset Pitt. And we had Pitt down 3-0. Like, we were doing a good job, but Pitt was good and they made a game of it. And so we didn't get to that point by just random. Like,
Sure.
There was a process. I think the kids' buy-in was great. We also got ourselves in a situation where we saw growth and development. We stayed fairly healthy, or we got people back, which is a big part of it. And then when we go to the, if I look at least over the last 5 years, you lose the playoff game, you're like, okay, I could see how we lost that game.
Sure.
It could go either way, or they were better, or whatever. That was the first playoff game in a while, and I've only had a couple since I've been here, where I was like, we were probably the better side on the day, and we just didn't get the result. I mean, they scored the first time they were in the 18, and that was 20 minutes into the game. We'd already had a PK chance not called for us, get to half at 1-1, hit the post. Just good for them, unlucky for us,
Sure.
the way the sports go. But you couldn't have been more proud of a pot of kids going in and saying, okay, from where we were in early June to preparing for preseason to what we did in kind of the non-championship part of the non-con games, I thought they did pretty well. We only dropped one of those matches, and it was on the road. To where the overall body of work for the conference was, which is a great league, they did a good job.
Well, good. Good job, girls.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And kind of I want to say this past year playing at home, I think, Chase, you had the crowd was a little different this past year than it had been previous. So I just talk about that for just a moment.
But I think the kids can attest to it too, because we go to other people's places for 50% of our schedule, and what happens at Deloach Field is a pretty special environment. And I will say this, it's not, I think men's tennis was amazing this year. Like their support was in a different stratosphere. But even if I go back to my first year in 2010, Greek Life's been plugged in. We've had the best game day atmosphere, and I say that truly objectively, of anybody in the league and anybody that we've ever played. I have not, Lindenwood, I thought back in the day when they were in the league in St. Louis, had a decent game day, but there's like 50 sports teams that would all show up. We're doing it with student body and community engagement, those types of things, and I just think we're hard to beat at home. Our kids buy into that, and the game day atmosphere is a big piece of it.
Yeah, it's been huge. I came to one of the matches, and to see, if everybody, we've already said it, but the men's tennis with all the international players, they are leading the charge. They've got the chants and everything, the drum and the sirens and everything. It makes it really fun. So, Coach, this team, you've only had 5 seniors on the team, fairly young team. So how do you, from the beginning of the season until the end of the season, how do you think the team kind of came together?
And Mya's done a great job, who's in the middle here as a freshman. We have a freshman goalkeeper that I think is pretty talented too, that will grow into something. And but as we kind of look at what the roster was and what we were looking for, there's a big lean into the sophomore class. And so Annie and Brooke both represent that pod. I don't know, there's probably 11 kids in that group. That may be off by a little bit, but it's a really special, talented pod of kids. They almost all, if they were healthy, played as freshmen. So you had a learning curve there, and I think we've been able to have some success with them. And to be fair, they're going to have the lion's share of production over the next couple of years. It's a pretty tiny junior class for us right now. The seniors did a good bit of contributing. Obviously, Sid Taylor was really good. I thought the goalkeeper in particular was really good. Kaylee Foster played wide back. It was pretty special after an ACL injury to one of our sophomores. And so if we're just kind of looking through how we plugged and played to get through the 2025 campaign, there's a window where, as those seniors are leaving and all their experience, we've got to make up with that with what our sophomore class looks like as they turn into juniors. Whether that's goal production or good defending, and to be fair, it's not just a one magical year. Like, that's going to be an always undercurrent of you're going to have to evolve faster than what you're losing, or you're going to take a step backwards. You're going to have a rebuild, and we'd really like to not have a rebuild if we can help it.
Well, Coach, as you mentioned a couple of the players here, so let's move along here with, so you're sitting next with Brooke and Mya and Annie. Tell me a little the difference, some characteristics about the three of those that may be different from others on the team.
They're all kind of in different places as you go through it. Annie, to us, was a really talented kid, and she pops her ACL junior year of high school. And when we brought her on campus, I was just like, we are all in. Like, I think you're going to come back from this injury, and you're going to be a really special kid. If you love NSU, we want you to be a part of this family. And she's like, I'm in. And then a year later, she pops her next ACL. And so we hadn't gotten out of high school, and we have 2 ACLs on a verbal commitment. And so we finally have a healthy Trotter going into sophomore season. And on the first night of preseason, she breaks her collarbone. And we're out for 6 weeks. Annie, is that a bit? Yeah. And so she's super talented. And so it puts us in a window where we're just now starting to get some dividend out of that investment on what she is athlete-wise and person-wise and those types of things. So same deal on Mya. We saw Mya play when she was a sophomore in Houston. She's out of the Northwest. And so I remember thinking, man, this is a pretty good kid. She's a year young. Those types of deals. She trashes her knee. So then she's behind in recruiting. We have some teammates of hers that are a year older that are also in that sophomore class. And so when we had a chance to get into the Mya piece, we really took a gamble a little bit. And so did she. I mean, she's a long way from home. And we ended up in a world where, I mean, she was an uber talented freshman and just great in the air, got goals. And when you talk about growth, that's a kid that was finding a way at the beginning onto the field, and by the end, we're like, let's not take her off. I mean, she would really only come off when she was exhausted. And so at the end of things, I think that's been, I mean, gosh, that's probably one of the better freshman years we've had in a bit. And then Brooke Dodd comes in and really has to take the lion's share of the minutes because now Annie's hurt really for the last couple of years in this deal. And so Brooke goes in and does a great job for us and has been a mainstay piece for us. And so we've had a chance for Brooke to evolve as we go through it. I remember kind of stressed out about Brooke and recruiting because we had an offer out. I thought it was all reasonable. Took her a while to decide, and I was like, if we can get this kid, she's going to score goals for us. And she's lived up to that end of the deal. And they're not against Lighthouse of the Blind. I mean, she's scoring against Pitt. She's scoring good quality pieces for us as we go into it. So just kind of, we're grateful for the whole team. I would tell you we're pretty blessed as a program. But this is a really great cast of kids up here tonight that have been a big thumbprint of what the last 8-9 months have looked like.
Okay, I gotta ask you this. So when you have a player like Annie that goes through those kind of injuries, from your standpoint, from a coach, like you haven't even had her on campus yet, what's the encouragement like for her? I mean, and how hard was you to stay mentally tough for all that?
Is this me or you?
Both of y'all.
So I will tell you this story. About a month ago, we had a recruit that was a 27, and her older sister had gone to a school in Texas and had popped her knee, and the coach was one way in recruiting and a little different once she got there. And so I asked Annie, honestly, I was like, what was your freshman year like? Now, she was a sophomore, and I'm asking this question. So it's like, what was your freshman year like? I was like, did we do a bad job with you? And Annie, what did you say?
I mean, I think they did great. I got to be included in everything, so they even took me on a few trips, so I got pretty lucky.
And I don't remember any of that, and so I'm grateful that she felt that way.
That's good stuff. Well, I'll tell you what. You got anything else?
No, I want to move on with the players here. Yeah, I want to hear what they got.
Well, let's go ahead and take. Because Coach, you got time?
We can go a little. Where are we at?
We're at 6:15.
Let's roll. We can go 5 more minutes.
Okay.
If it helps. Sure.
Yeah.
Jake's a fast driver.
Okay.
What?
I was just going to move on to the players a little bit.
Go ahead.
But, all right. So here, this is kind of just off the record, not off the record, but off top. No, just straight on playing, playing the sport. But I mean, as far as talking on the pitch. Who talks the most smack on your team?
Like to the other team?
Or to each other? And
Yeah.
both teams?
Who's trash talking?
Talks
Yeah, who's
crap.
trash talking?
Oh, I have an idea.
No one talks.
Olivia Burns. She's gone.
Olivia was special.
Yeah, she was special.
Well, in 16 years of being here, we've had 5 red cards and 2 were Olivia.
Oh, yes. I recall those.
I think Jackie.
I would say
Jackie's
Jackie.
got.
I think
She,
we all have our
none
own,
of us
like,
are pretty mouthy, though.
We gotta,
Are you mouthy, Mya?
We should work on it.
Maybe to the rest.
It helped her street cred.
I guess you got the crowd to do it for you.
Yeah, we
Men's
do.
tennis is
From what I hear,
you know,
I've been sent
let them do it.
the list of the chants, and I'm like, oh, okay. So we're going there, are we? It's like, okay.
All right. So we talking trash. Who's the comedian on the team?
It might be Annie.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I don't know. I'm not very serious. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
But Annie is in touch with her feelings.
That is also true. I am
Okay.
very-
Just
I'm
hard
both
on the
sides.
sleeve, just everything there.
Both sides of the spectrum. I'm all the way there.
All right. Now, who's the most competitive?
I will give that to Jacqueline Barrett, I think.
Yeah, it's a good.
I think Jackie too.
Okay.
And you talked about the seniors that graduated out. I think Sydney was there
Sydney's
to win.
up there.
Partika was there to win. I mean, there's a group of those older kids that left a really great legacy of like, this is how hard you push during a fitness test.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that buy-in from the top, you create subpar standards, and so I think we've got a good legacy there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Coach, before we let you go, is there anything you really want to push out there right now?
No, I'm grateful for you guys and grateful for this group of kids and the entire roster. I think our next year looks really, really bright if we can stay healthy. I think this is a big piece of life. So
Yes.
we're excited about all the parts.
And the season starts in September, is that right?
Yeah, they'll check in early August, and we'll get after
Okay.
it and have about 3.5 weeks to prepare, and then you blink and it's
already
just
there.
flying. Yeah, but it's a fun. I mean, I love the calendar for what our fall sports get to experience. They get a little downtime as college kids. They get the part that they're in now, where it's a little bit more relaxing and developing driven, and then we get into the fall, and it's super result winning driven. And that's what we're all trying to do.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We
Yep.
will have a word from our sponsors, and we'll let Coach Wooten get on his way. So we appreciate you being on, Coach.
Thanks, gang. Good to see you.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
We'll be right back.
The RiverHawks SportsNest is proud to be presented by the NSU Foundation.
For more than 50 years, the NSU Foundation has supported Northeastern State University students by awarding millions of dollars in privately funded scholarships, helping thousands of RiverHawks obtain their academic goals.
If you're interested in starting a scholarship, you can contact them at foundation@nsuok.edu. And if you're an NSU student ready to apply, visit scholarships.nsuok.edu.
All right, welcome back for segment 2 of the RiverHawks SportsNest podcast, episode 610, presented by...
The NSU Foundation.
There you go, sir. So you see, for those watching on YouTube on the Rogue Radio Network, we did not kick Coach Chase out. He had
Prior
academic banquet, whatnot. So, but now we've just got the women's team on here. So right now, it's becoming everyone's favorite.
Bringing the hottest hits to make you move.
Oh, shit.
Hello, you rebel scum! We are coming to you live from the Mos Eisley Studios here on beautiful Tatooine. This is the DJ Sean Solo Mix. Thanks, Chewy. I am DJ Sean Solo, the people's DJ, for the people, by the people. So get ready. 3 questions, 3 answers. We're going down the line. Question 1, who has the best sales pitch to the referee?
You're first. Sales pitch?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll go ahead and say Bryn Balden, probably. I think she could talk to a referee.
Yeah.
So she's got the biggest flop. Like, yeah.
Flop?
Who can flop the best? I
Oh my
fall
gosh, it
off.
was Sydney. I feel
I
like
would say
Bryn's
Sydney.
good.
Bryn is also good.
Okay.
I'm going to go Bryn.
All right. There you go. Question 2. The Richmond Greyhounds. Who are you picking to play alongside you on the pitch? Roy Kent, Sam Obasanya, Danny Rojas, or Jamie Tart?
Who are these people?
What?
I'm confused.
Did this just fall flat? Have you not watched Ted Lasso?
No.
Oh my gosh, that's what it is.
If Chase was here, he'd be so mad right
Oh
now.
my gosh. All right. Well, we will,
Rewind.
yeah. All right. What's your late night snack?
Chocolate covered pretzels. Always. Yes.
Don't think I've heard that one before.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Mine is apples and caramel, like dipping them in caramel.
All right. Got a sweet tooth happening?
I would say True Fruit.
All right. Now, the final question. Let's find your inner DJ. You've got the crowd hyped. One more song. What banger do you drop?
Hit the Quan.
Oh. I don't know. I listen to Drake a lot, so like any Drake song.
Okay.
Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue.
America.
America.
All right. There you go. There's the Sean Solo mix. Appreciate you. I cannot believe just over their heads. Like I just outkicked my coverage on that one.
Yeah.
If you will.
I had a media question I was thinking about on mine, and it was like, I don't know if I know that one. It was, it was well before their time.
I thought for sure.
Obviously, we're showing our ages here.
Well, no, I thought for sure Ted Lasso would work because, soccer.
Well,
but
yeah.
Y'all never watched any of them?
Chase has probably told us about 100 times to watch it, and I don't think any of us have.
Wow. Fair enough. Okay, fine. Okay, well, let's redirect. Let's kind of recover from that.
Yeah, ask a question or two.
Yeah, let's talk questions.
And then we'll do the next segment.
I'm going to have you start off because I'm going to come over
you're
here.
You're going to recover.
Yeah, I'm going to lick my wounds over here. Cannot believe I fell flat. I thought it was a real clever question.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well.
Okay, so look, this is kind of one of the questions I always like to ask because Tahlequah is an area where kind of a pocket, a destination area. So now that you've come here for school, what are some of the things that you've enjoyed here? I mean, do you like going to the Illinois River? Do y'all do some things together as a team? Do you go to the lake? I mean, y'all do go on jogs together? And, what are some of the things you're doing? I mean, there's a lot of hiking. A lot of hiking around here and stuff. So, what are some of the things y'all are doing to enjoy the area?
I'd say, I wouldn't say this is a good area thing, but a lot of us play pickleball, all the time. And they keep building courts.
Yes,
so that's all I go hiking, too, with some of my friends. But
I go on walks a lot, and it's just nice to walk downtown, and I also go on hikes, too.
Yeah.
Downtown is nice to walk downtown. It is.
Yeah. Me and my friends, we always go get drinks or we try new places. And then I've been hiking and that's been really fun too. So, and we've been to the river.
Yeah,
and it was really
the
fun.
river is fun.
Yeah.
We tan there a lot.
Oh my gosh, and we tan together.
Yeah, we do. Everybody tans by the pool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pickleball, tanning them by the river. You got it. And hikes.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned walking downtown. So what's your favorite go-to place to grab something to eat downtown? Just.
You don't have to say Emery's.
You don't have to say Emery's, but I'm just curious.
That one hibachi truck.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, Kagumis or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Isn't it Kagumis?
Yeah,
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that they moved right over here by what used to be the branch.
I didn't realize they moved.
They used to be right across from
Love's.
Loves, yeah.
But now they moved over here,
Yeah,
so there's
there.
more seating and stuff like that for outdoor fun.
Cool.
All right, well, let's kind of go down the road. We'll get some questions in here. So, okay, Brooke, being from Broken Arrow, what was the draw coming to NSU besides just being, an hour away from home?
Well, I want to do optometry, and they have the only optometry school in the state.
Yes.
So that's the academic aspect. And then for soccer, Chase was really personable. Any other coach I met with, they kind of seemed like they didn't really care, but Chase did.
Okay.
And he was very interested in me, and so that was really good. And I knew a lot of girls in my grade already from the Tulsa area that were either there already or were interested as well, and so that helped my decision because I got to be with my friends. So that was
Optometry, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You're talking his language now.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking. We're talking stuff now.
Yeah.
I was a certified tech in Dallas for about 11 years at a surgical practice, and that's how we moved up here because I was gonna finish it up and try to go to optometry school, but things just didn't work out. But I love the field, so yeah.
It worked out for you being a DJ.
Well, yeah, that's
Worked out for you
that
there.
career
Yeah.
got rejuvenated. That's for damn sure. So, go ahead.
I guess I'll stay with you, Brooke, real quick. So, what was something your transition from a freshman to a sophomore? What's something you wish that you knew as a freshman with your experience as a sophomore now?
Well, as a freshman, I didn't know there was a UG for like 2 months. And so I had to eat in the cafeteria every day for like 2 months.
Nobody told you?
The basics. We get the basics down first, don't we?
I had to figure it out myself. And then I would say it's way different, like studying for classes in high school than in college. So that was kind of a weird transition. It took me probably all of freshman year to figure that out. Like I probably didn't figure it out until last semester. So that was kind of that, but that's probably it.
Have you started taking some of your science classes yet, or are you still on undergrad stuff?
Yeah. I made it to Chem 2 and Bio 2 so far.
Good job.
Thank you.
You better take Dr. Kessie for micro.
Is that who you
That's who I had for Bio 1, and I recommended him to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
I was actually a group of us was his first class when he got here at NSU. It was awesome. Absolutely loved. Best professor.
No, he's great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Plug for Dr. Kessie.
Well, I got to move on down the line here. I mean, Mya and Annie, what's your major? I mean, you're still a little young here, maybe figuring some things out, but like, what are you looking at?
I want to apply for nursing next year because I need to get all my prereqs done. But that's what I'm looking forward to doing.
I'm studying nutritional sciences, like dietetics path, so gonna be a dietitian hopefully.
Nice.
So I know it's early in the nursing thing, so again, it's medical, and I love that stuff. So any particular area of nursing that you'd want to stick in?
Yeah, I want to do pediatrics.
Okay.
Because like every single job I've had back home is with kids, and I just love working with kids.
Okay. I had a buddy of mine that when I came back up here to go to optom school, he went back to school for nursing, and he wanted to do the ER stuff. So that's where he was doing the ER med stuff. And that's all on you, bro.
Well, Annie, you mentioned the dietitian. That's a very small field.
It is very small.
Yeah. So what kind of attracted you to that?
Well, my mom's kind of a freak about what I eat, and like has just not like in a horrible way. That sounds terrible, but she's very like she cares a lot about like the chemicals in the food and everything that we eat and all the stuff we put in our body. And so it's always really fascinated me. And I mean, it's something I would enjoy. And I also plan on getting like certified in like oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Personal training and like other things like that as well. So I don't know exactly, but I would like to be a dietitian.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, both those areas kind of go online, and you'll find your niche there for it. That's
Hopefully.
cool.
So Mya, coming from the great state of Washington, how's it been down here for you?
It was definitely a change, but it was honestly hard to even like really do anything during fall season because we're so busy and you're constantly with your team. And like now, like that's why I start going on walks and going on hikes because that's what I love doing back in Washington. But it's also just fun, like just being with my friends and again pickleball, like really gets me.
So how's the new court? I know that they put one right there in the corner.
Oh,
it's always packed.
Yeah, every time I go by it, every time it's like there's somebody there. Every time it could be raining, and they're like out there. I'm like, okay. I can kind of see the.
We had a cold spell, and there were people out there going, "Y'all are nuts."
It was below freezing. It was probably me. Just kidding.
Sean, you up for some pickleball? You want to do a challenge?
No.
Come on now.
No.
I mean, you've caught punch before. We played basketball against some grads. We've done some crazy stuff this year.
I'm not playing pickleball.
I mean, it's better than soccer. If we play soccer, we're going to.
Oh, I'm not playing soccer. I'm for damn sure not playing soccer.
Pickleball, at least we can make it.
No.
If you go to 21 in pickleball? No, I'm sorry. It's like tennis rules, right?
No.
No.
Not for like counting.
Yeah.
So how do you count it in pickleball?
Well, you get a point if you're serving, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so, but you can play to 21.
It's like ping pong.
Yeah, it's more.
Ping pong. Oh, ping pong. Hey, spot us 10. We'll play.
Anyway.
Hey, I'm just trying to get it. We can do an episode on it. We'll get Ori the voice to. He'll do a play-by-play for us.
Yeah, we did that last year. We played two of the girls after the
Yeah, that was
a lot of fun.
It was 21-6. We scored 3 points.
Each,
to the
21. But all I can say is I'm still proud of it because the girls said, well, 5 points will probably score. So we were on the over.
Yes. However.
And we beat the spread, so.
Yeah.
I was happy.
But I think it was like 6-9, and then after that we didn't score. Like we lost. Obviously, they're in shape.
Yeah.
Right.
They should beat us.
And
they should.
So like we hung in for just a minute. So it's like that's what I'm saying. It's about 10. Either way, we can discuss that.
Tap the break there. Let's one thing at a time. Captain.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
All right.
We shall.
You hit the Sean Solo mix. Now you get.
Sounds right.
Yeah, all right, you scallywags. Welcome aboard the USS RiverHawks SportsNest, where the seas be rough, but the questions be tougher. This here is a part of the show we call Walk the Plank, presented by Red Rum, Tahlequah's hometown barbershop. Shipmates, this is how it works. I'll be asking you a question to test your knowledge. If you get it right, you stay aboard with the crew, and you earn a shot as the honorary first mate. But if you get it wrong, oh no, matey, over the side you go. That means you'll be taking a dip in the deep blue and facing a sink or swim question to see if you can claw your way back to aboard this fine ship. So steady yourselves. Are you ready to walk the plank?
I think so. Yeah.
The first one's going to be true or false.
First one, you got multiple questions going? All right, let's go.
First question, if you stay aboard, we'll see. Facebook was originally only available to college students. True or false?
True.
Okay. Wow.
I've seen the movie.
seen the movie.
Oh,
Hey,
so
shipmate, you have proven yourself your knowledge. You can stay aboard the USS RiverHawks. Now let's see if you can answer another question to become first mates of this fine ship. So when the captain gives the order to change course, what be the part of the ship that steers her through the sea? Is it the sail? Is it the rudder? Is it the deck? Or the hull?
I think it's the rudder. Oh, yeah. I'll say rudder.
Be rudder. First mate ye are. Congratulations and a welcome aboard the ship's registry forever. And that, you shipmates, concludes this version of Walk the Plank with Captain Morgan.
See, fun stuff, right?
Yeah, we love it.
So they know the movie Facebook or social.
Yes.
What was the social network?
I didn't think about the movie.
Yeah.
I just like to experienced it, so it was.
There we
like,
go.
maybe.
Anyway, yes, we get it. We're old. Okay. All right. Well, so here we'll get over a couple more questions and we'll let you get on your way. Now that you're in the off season, what are some of the things you guys are looking? What's part of your schedule leading up to the fall season, as far as workouts and all that kind of stuff? When you start like training and everything?
We normally train twice a week and have weights 3 times a week, and then we have our games. And honestly, like, we don't have that many games during the spring, and we're looking forward to our alumni game. And yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Are y'all doing that with the spring game, with football, the whole weekend deal, or are you doing a different weekend?
Ours is the next weekend. That's
The next
Easter.
weekend. Okay. Okay. Last year I thought it was on the same weekend, so
There was some big way to do, but
that's good. Well, I'm glad.
well, what are y'all looking towards for the fall with the next season? Like, you got goals besides winning all the matches, but any personal goals or anything?
I think, like, we play a lot of the same teams for preseason, and we're playing them home, a lot of them home, so I'm hoping that we beat them home this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our schedule for home is a lot better, I think. Like, we're playing teams that hopefully we can win against at home, so that's going to be really helpful. And I think, like, our biggest thing is we want to not rebuild, like Chase did say that earlier, but I think just help fill in the gaps from the seniors we did lose, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I hope that we can do that. And we also, I know there's a few strong recruits coming in too, so hopefully they can help with that as well. So.
Cool.
Well, is there something you're wanting to say to some family or anybody listening? Get some shout outs.
All the way back in Washington.
Hi. I love my mom.
I know my dad is watching.
Awesome.
And Dad, she told me that you're a big Star Wars fan, so nice.
I did.
So we're good there. We can be friends. Well, all right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for being on the show. It means a lot to us.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing y'all. Look forward to seeing it. I know that's with the new crowd that's coming about.
Yeah, you get more people out there for sure. It's a lot of
as well.
fun environment. So, All right. Well, this has been the RiverHawks SportsNest podcast. I'm Sean Solo.
And I'm Captain Morgan.
We will see you next time. We are out. Bye-bye.